Hello, Richard Lewald, and we have a special guest here with us, Charito, and we're going to show you some really unique things. I want to address Tommy Bradkov. We're going to be answering your question about how to protect your energy from 440 hertz music, like on the radio. So we're going to actually demonstrate that here this morning too. So, as we normally do, we have these magic wands, these guns, okay? It's really no magic. It is technology. It is science behind it. And they're going to pick up the frequencies. And in order to do it, we use these Q-tips. They've already been loaded up. So Charito had 2 of the Q-tips. And they've been entered into these little tubes, okay? She put some saliva on it by just simply putting it in her mouth. And again, we can use hair, we can use skin, we can use anything that belongs to her, even her signature, even her photograph, okay? So each one of these loaded in, one side and the next side. And what this will allow us to do, it's because of the DNA, it's her individual frequency, okay? So Charito is going to stand back over there.
Okay.
Thank you.
So thank you very much for having me on this video.
You're welcome. It's a privilege. And you're beautiful. All right, so now again I'm going to point this to her, and you can see it's in tune. And if I point it over here to Jackie, who you've seen before, and usually we are in tune with her, but this morning we don't have Jackie's DNA, or we take it back to the cameraman, again, not his frequency. I bring it back over to Charito. Guess what happens? They're going to start tuning themselves. You can see this, right? It's picking up her energy. Okay, great energy there. So walk a little bit sideways. And as she's going that direction towards the desk, as you can see, as she's moving, it's following her, and then it can follow her back as well. So we're tuned to her. Anywhere up to 600 feet away easily will allow me to find. She could be hiding someplace. So it's a beautiful instrument, allows me then to do all kinds of amazing things. And so this morning here, I'm going to first of all take her energy field, and again, everything that we put in, on, near our bodies, so this is the energy of the room, everything that exists here, all the electronics has an impact on us too. This is her energy field. I'm here again in her energy field, and now as I move backwards, this is the edge of her energy field, call it the aura, okay? It's all around. So anything we put in, on, near our bodies has got energy. So if we want to know more about energy and the universe, and we're all connected to the universe, we find out that everything is comprised out of light, sound, frequency, or vibration. And so some of these items, some of these things that we're going to look at, we've brought to you here some of the frequencies we've talked about before. So first of all, we're going to quickly show you the aspect of we all love music, but we talked about it before. What has happened is that a lot of the music has been detuned, and it comes with the note C. And back in the days of the Nazis, the fascists, they decided that this is what they were going to accomplish. Yet they were defeated. We figured they were defeated in the Second World War. But the agenda has carried on. And in 1953, by convention, they took 432 hertz, is where the C note was tuned, to 440. Okay, so much of our music, probably the majority of your music today, we're being exposed to 440. And we're going to show you once again the destructive nature of that. And then we've also got a frequency generator, so on the background, and we're going to show you how to perhaps also cancel this out, okay? And we'll demonstrate you 528 hertz, which is the DNA activation. So how important is to keep our DNA activated in an optimal condition. All right, so we once again, you can stand back. This is her energy field right here, and go ahead, grab the 432. First of all, so what happened? 432, okay? The note C. And you know how it harmonizes it. We want to create as much harmony in our life to live an optimal life. So you can see how that has changed. Her energy field is actually expanded with the 432. So go ahead, put the 432 down. Before you take the 440, just put the 440 down for a second. Watch how, as she's put it down, how her energy field stabilizes to where she was before. Okay, so go ahead and grab the 440, and you can see
440 radio frequency.
440 as the frequency of the detuned C. And you can see the effect energetically, how it brings down the body, okay? So when we're listening and we're in tune and we're enjoying our music, we got a bit of an issue with that. So what I'm going to show is this generator setup, frequency generator. As I turn this on, and it's connected to this amplifier, and I'm going to tune it to 432. Okay, we take it down a little bit, but you can probably hear it there. So we're actually physically generating 432, or the note C as it should be if it was totally in harmony. And once again, just like as she was holding the piece of paper showing 432, how that is empowering it, because it's harmonizing us, it's increasing our energy field as we're being bombarded by the trillions of frequencies, or the 200 million new frequencies that are being introduced to us. So now I'm going to take it and crank it up to 440. Just a fine adjustment on that. Okay, pretty close. So you can hear that is the tone of 440. We'll bring it back down again. And immediately, as I point this, boom, okay, it tears us down.
Yeah.
So it creates this harmony, okay? And it's very hard for us to function mentally, emotionally, so we got to rise up above that. And we can do it as well consciously, okay? And just show you the effect that if we decide to use, bring back 432. So even if you want to tune yourself somewhat, write it on something, stick it on you, wake up in the morning. Just say, I am tuned. Remember those words, I am, very powerful. I am tuned to 432. That's going to help you. You want to reinforce that. So go ahead and grab 432, okay? So the energy field was down. As soon as she holds that up, watch how her energy field is starting to stabilize, okay? Look at that action.
Pretty violent.
And it's starting to tune, okay? Her body's being put into more harmony. So on the background, we still have the amplifier connected to the frequency generator playing at 440, okay? And so we can cancel that. We can help to protect ourselves, okay? And it'd be probably very useful. Tune yourself up in the morning. Say, I am tuned at 432 hertz. As you go about in wherever in the world, in your life, you've done that. It's an affirmation, but it tunes you, because we are basically a biological crystal as well, and crystals are used for tuning, okay? Water, for example, is made up of what they call the tetrahedron crystal, and our bodies are 70% plus water, okay? So being water is the most programmable substance, so we can take effect by either carrying something like that. You don't have to carry something that big on you. You can just write it down, stick it in your car, in your pocket, a little card or something. I am tuned at 432 hertz. Consciously also project it. Speak it, okay? Those words as you speak it. So thinking it is powerful. Well, when we speak it, we let it go, okay? And we help to put that out as well, okay? Because we essentially become that instrument that is also helped to tune things at 432. So play your part every day. Tune yourself to 432, right? All right, go ahead, put it down. So there is another frequency that maybe some of you are familiar with, and it deals with our DNA. So there's one at 528 underneath there. So, no? Oh. I thought I... No, there it is. Okay. So why 528? And if again, there's lots of stuff on this on YouTube. But you can look at the example, okay? We're still having this running at 440. But how that then also 440 can affect our DNA. So there's a couple of frequencies you can say, I am tuned at 432, okay, the proper tuning for the C note, as well as we can put in 528 because we want to take care of our DNA, okay? Because if the DNA starts to break down, we will break down too. Look at the power of 528 hertz. It really resonates with us. So put the 528 hertz sheet down, and you can see as she removes that, it's a signature imprint, even though it's written, okay, you can see how that also brings us, it collapses us down. Okay, go ahead, pick up the 528 once again, and look at the action. Actually, that was a very smooth bingo, right? Put it down, boom, pick it up. How powerful that is. That's a new discovery for me even this morning. Okay, let's do that again. It's still there. It's still, yes.
Backwards.
Don't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter because it leaves its energy, it imprints the energy on us. Okay, so put it down for a second. Allow yourself to be detuned. Like how fast that is. Isn't it? 528 is powerful. So powerful. Yeah. So pick up 432 again. Okay? So we know that's good. But it's different because your body is, it takes a little bit more time. And here we are. So 432 will allow you that. So it's...
So Steve and Frank said, wow, that's amazing.
Thank you. And yeah, I'm blown away myself here this morning, seeing the difference between 528 and 432. I'm processing a lot of this information on a daily basis and just always thinking of creative ways of being displayed. And this I realized this morning on my way here that we can incorporate this into part of our presentation. So I'm forever being a student. I'm learning and learning and learning, and I would like to just share. So please get on board with your friends. Share this information, okay? If you care for what's going on with this world, with the universe, with people all around you, we can change things, okay? And you remember, maybe some of you are aware about the 100 monkey syndrome. I want to demonstrate this concept. I have an idea in mind, which will be a future project. We will expand, we'll get a whole group of people. We're all tuning them the same, and we'll get to join in the group. Because this is what it's all about. Once we make the conscious shift of, number one, it begins with us. It's an inside job. It's our belief systems, right? We start shifting there. Let's share that with other people. Let's other people, just like what happened with the 100 monkey syndrome. We can do it collectively from ourselves. But doesn't matter the experiments they've done with the DNA. They can take a piece of my DNA and put it across the globe. Whatever happens here happens on the DNA. What happens to the DNA across the globe happens to me because we are connected. So if we get more connected in this field, we can make changes. But be the change so that you can create more change.